I'm the Tarot Coach, and this is the weekly forecast for week commencing August 11th, 2025. As you can tell, I've got a bit of a croaky voice, so this is going to take a little bit longer than usual, or it's going to be a little bit disjointed because I'm going to have to stop and start the video so that I don't lose my voice completely. So each week I like to bring the guidance and the wisdom of the tarot using my deck, the Mythic Tarot, to bring through the messages and guidance from the world of spirit to you, and using my psychic abilities to interpret those messages for all of us. So let's begin. So the first card is the influence card, and I'm just going to pull them out one by one. The influence card influences all the other cards of the week. Here we have Three of Wands. Three of Wands represents a certain sense of arrogance or knowing one's value and one's worth. We've reached a certain point. I want to go with the word arrogance. Oftentimes it turns up in different ways, but this time it's a little bit of arrogance. So we might just be mindful that we don't get too cocky with the energy of this week, how we're feeling, and we might be on a bit of a winner, or might think that we know what's going on, what we're doing. Three of Wands, you might fall off your pedestal a little bit, so just be mindful. It also says that if you feel that you're right, then you probably are right. You just don't have to put other people down because of it. The next card is the conscious self. How we are feeling in ourselves this week. Oh, another three. Three of Pentacles. I want feeling a bit cocky because the Three of Pentacles. I think we had that last week somewhere too. So the Three of Pentacles says that we've got to win. It's a win, as in a confirmation that we're on the right track. Just remember, with the Three of Wands in place, we don't want to get too cocky with that win, because again, we might think we've got it, but there's a long way to go yet. So celebrate the win. Yes, you are on the right track, but you are not the expert yet. So just be mindful. Celebrate. Yay. Sign that you're on the right track. Okay, the next card we're looking at is the unconscious self, which is the higher self. This includes our guides, our angels, and our higher self. So I'm going to choose a card, which is taking it slow today. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is a sense of comfort and home. So we are being guided to a place that's comfortable, meaningful, and where we're going to manifest something that's special for us. When I say manifest, we are becoming that confidence and that settledness. It's like I just get a sense that our guidance, our higher self, our soul self, is telling us and guiding us towards a place that we have been working towards for so long. It's just that they're keeping us on track by reminding us what it is that we are working towards. This is why the win does not mean it's at the end yet. The 10 is the end. Our guidance is going to remind us that we're not quite there yet, even though we feel like, oh, we've done that. And the only way to do that is to remind us not to get too high on our horse. So they will come in and let us know this is where we're heading. They're not going to kick us off our high horse. We'll do that in our own time. But just be mindful. We want to be, we're heading towards a place where we are an authority, where we know what we're talking about. Our zone, that's us, where we're comfortable, and we're being guided towards that. So being cocky and smart about it is not going to help us along our journey. In other words, it's going to maybe alienate people. So just be mindful. But we're going to get shown that we're on the right path. So woohoo! Okay, so this is the challenge. What is it that we are a little bit fearful, like a little bit of fear there? What is it that we're working towards? And oftentimes it's where we're vulnerable, most vulnerable, and where we are, where our soul is working and doing the work to help us become better humans and better part of the world. King of Wands. When in that part, I always like to look at what it means in reverse. So the King of Wands is somebody who comes in and goes, good idea, I've got a good idea, I've got a good idea. So looking at the reverse of it, we might feel like we've got our win, right? The King of Wands upside down says we might feel less confident. So less confidence shows up as bravado. So again, just be mindful that bravado, again, it could all come tumbling down if we think we're better or that we're much more knowledgeable. We might get that rug pulled out from underneath us, or we'll lack confidence and won't go forward. So if we feel like that we know everything or that we've got all the answers, we will be reminded that we're not quite there yet. And this will be the reminder that we're not quite there yet. We'll get shown that there's a little bit longer to go. But we'll be so excited. We're just like, oh my God, this has unlocked all of this information. I understand about things now. And so softly, slowly, we don't want to lose our confidence. And the King of Wands is there to help us build our confidence that we are knowledgeable in that area, or that we are on the right track. So the next card we're looking at is our action. How are we going to act, react, or behave? Let's have a look. Choose a card. All right. This is actually quite a good card. The word I'm getting for this one is self-serving in a good way. Our action or right action is to make sure that we are looking after our emotional selves. She's the Queen of Cups, so she knows how to look after herself, her emotional self. She knows, and look, sometimes she can be a little bit selfish or look selfish, but she's not. She's very comfortable taking the time to take time out to make sure that she is emotionally well, that she is emotionally balanced, and she doesn't care whether it puts other people out, because she doesn't have the emotional labor for everybody else. She has the emotional labor for herself. So right action is to make sure that we are not expelling our energy out to everything else. We are reserving our energy for ourselves. It's very important for us to stay on track, that we matter. Yeah, I'm losing my voice. I'm going to keep going. The next card is looking at the future. All of these things are happening. Where is it leading us? What is our future looking like? Why are we doing this work? Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords talks about maybe keeping things to ourselves, or keeping not letting the cat out of the bag straight away. So whatever it is that we're working on, working towards, where we have a win, it's best if we are not too loud about it. Be mindful of this card here, that we're not doing ourselves any favors by being openly bragging about something or saying I'm the best at this, because there's still a long way to go just yet. We're still only in the threes. We're starting at the threes. So the future means that regardless of whether we're openly bragging about it or whether we work with the energy of the King of Wands and build up our confidence, it's still in our best interest not to get too far ahead of ourselves. And the Seven of Wands is where we're going to land with that. And we are going to land in a place where if we're bragging about it, we're going to look a bit silly and we'll fall a bit flat. or pull a bit on our backsides, that rug will definitely be pulled pull away from us, and we'll be asked to be quiet. Not embarrassed, just think, oh, I got that wrong. If we work within the parameters of these cards and be mindful that we are not being too cocky, that we take the win, that we understand that what we're reaching for is something much greater, like the Ten of Cups energy, Ten of Pentacles energy, which is about a long-term sustainable goal, then it still requires that we're not yelling about it to the world just yet. It's still early days. And sometimes talking about it too much diminishes the power and energy of it. So we must be settled within ourselves before we can announce it. So no big announcing, and we will be prevented one way or the other from it making that big announcement. So still softly, just take your time. It's not time yet to make any big announcements or make it known to the world. We are still building the foundation. So what is the overall lesson or karmic journey or soul journey? What is it that we are advancing our soul with? What is it that we are learning on a soul level? What's the bigger picture? Another 3. That's 3 threes. The 3 threes, again, it's all about unity, about coming together as a community. So the 3 of Cups is about the support that's around us. So it looks like we're not seeking support, we are becoming the support. So we work well within the parameters, and even if we do have a bit of a fall down and just be told, be quiet, we are still understanding and working towards a greater picture where we are creating a community, we are creating a support network and a support base. This to me is the beginning of something greater than what we are, than what we can envision. The only way we can do that is to act in a very self-aligned manner. So we can't be doing everything for everybody just at the moment. If we work within the winds, the 3 of Pentacles winds, then we're getting an understanding of what our capabilities are, and we can build on that. We can use the 3 of Wands, wherever it is, I just dropped it on the ground. We can use the 3 of Wands as a confidence builder, not as a look what I can do, as a bragging spot. We can use it to build confidence, and we're going to need that because the King of Wands is in the challenge section. The King of Wands is to help us build our confidence, and we can't build our confidence. We can't go out and tell the world just yet. The King of Wands is still in play, but we are building a community. I'd love to see what that turns out like for you and for me. It's quite exciting. So all of the energy, all the things that we've been working towards, the things that we've been letting go of, it's about we are building a community that works for us and for our higher self. And because we've got the 3 threes, that's unity, trinity, mind, body, spirit, all coming together. And it's the 3 is still meaning early days. So, but it's a strong foundation. So well done, guys, and good luck with all of that. I'm certainly going to take that on board. So thank you for bearing with my my croaky voice. Hopefully the voice to text thing will pick up my words so that you can understand what I'm saying. But otherwise, thank you for joining me. This has been the weekly forecast. My name is Dr. Vicki Haspels. I'm the Tarot Coach. Much love from me. See you next week. Bye.